Hi everyone, it's Danielle. I'm back again to do another tutorial. This is a request for a tropical look, so let me get closer so you guys can see my look that I came up with. I'll close my eyes for you. And this is the look that I came up with, and if you would like to see how to do this look, just keep watching. Okay, so let's get started. I already primed my eye with Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to be taking this as NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and we're just going to be putting it across our eye into our crease. We're going to do this totally over the whole eye. And I'm going to take a piece of Scotch tape and I'm going to put this across my eye. I'm just sticking it on my hand so that it's not as sticky, so it doesn't pull our makeup off. And I am just going to be putting this from my lower lashes to my brow, and taking my finger, I'm just going to spread around the white. So we have like a... Next I'm going to do my eyebrow, just so that it's done and out of the way. And I am just taking, this is Anastasia Brow Duo in Ebony, and I'm going to be using the darker color with an angled brush. And I'm just going to be taking it and dipping it into that color, flicking it off, and I'm going to be applying it right to my eyebrow, and I like to keep the darker part right along here and then pull it all the way through. Just that our eyebrow has a really good shape. I'm going to be using the 120 palette today, and the colors that I'm going to be using, I'm going to kind of show you as I go along. I'm going to be using this yellow to start off with in the corner. So I'm just tapping my brush into there, and I'm flicking it off. And we're going to be putting this right into the corner of the eye, kind of patting it in there. Just into the corner and a little underneath. Now I'm going to be taking this orange color right here on the 120 palette, and I'm just flipping my brush over, and we're going to be putting this right next to the yellow. And basically, I'm going to just put it in my lash line, and I'm going to pat it, or just patting it in there. And now I'm going to flip the brush over, and I'm just going to pull the yellow into the orange. This pink, right where my brush is, from this palette, nope, it's on the top. And this purple, so the top purple color. So I'm going to be taking that pink, and I wipe the brush off really good, and I'm going to be placing this right in next to the orange. The purple that I showed you. And I'm going to be going along the tape line and into the pink. So right about there, and it's going to make like a V. And flipping the brush over and just spreading the pink into the purple. I might dab a little bit more on there just so that it's a darker purple. Now taking a crease brush, this is an Ulta one, I'm going to be dipping it into the black that's in the palette, the matte black, and I'm going to be flicking it off. And now I'm just going to be taking this right along the tape up to the eyebrow. Okay, now taking that same pencil brush, I'm just wiping it off really well. I'm going to be taking, there's two aqua shades here. This aqua shade and this aqua shade. And I'm going to be using both of those. I'm going to start with the lighter one and then use the darker one. So I'm just dipping it in there and flicking it off. And now we're going to be putting this right into our crease. And I am going to be bringing this all the way into the yellow. Like a little bit. So this is going to be our color right above the other colors. And again, flicking it off, making sure you don't have that much fallout. And I'm just going into my crease. Move this just a tiny bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm just doing a wiper effect into the crease. Now taking that darker of the two aquas, I'm just going to be putting this in the outer part of the crease right there. Just bringing it in to meet the other side. Okay, now I'm going to be taking, this is an eye contour brush by Sally's, and I'm going to be taking the whitest white on this palette, and I'm going to be patting this right under our brow bone. This is going to be our brow highlight, so we want to make sure we get it in there really well. Now I'm going to be taking my Sonia Kashuk crease brush, it's my favorite one, the blending brush, and I'm just going to slightly go over all of this in circular motions. Just that we have a really good blend. I'm not going into the black at all. I'm just going through these colors so we have a really nice blend through the colors. Okay, now I'm going to be taking, this is Stila Kajal Onyx, and I'm going to be pulling my eye out, and I'm going to be lining all the way into, right into the corner there. Now I made this thicker because we are going to be putting on lashes. So basically what I'm going to be doing is taking this little smudge brush, there's no name on it, it just says smudge, and I'm going to be dipping it into the black eyeshadow. And I'm going to be pulling it through this eyeliner because this eyeliner is so soft and movable. It's really, really great to work with. Remove the tape. So we have that really crisp line. And now I'm going to be adding, oh, I have lots of fallout on my cheeks, so we're going to have to fix that. Now I'm going to be adding the black underneath. And basically what I'm going to be doing is putting this into my waterline, actually my tight line first. You could skip this step if you can't do this step. I know some people can't do it. So that's why I said that. And now I'm going to be adding it into my waterline, all the way over into my tear duct. And now I'm going to be taking that little smudge brush again, which looks like that, and I'm going to be dipping it into the matte black in the 120 palette again. And I'm going to just take this underneath the eye, meeting this little edge on the corner here, and taking it all the way into the corner. Okay, I am going to pause to curl my lashes and put on my fake lashes, and I will be right back to do the rest of our face. Okay, so here's our final look on our eyes. Let me get closer so you guys can see. There's the eye, and I'm going to totally zoom out so you can see the rest of the face. Okay, so for my eyes, I am wearing Ardell 101 lashes, which I love. They're the demi lashes. Rimmel Sexy Curve mascara. On my whole face, I stuck bronzer. This is Stila bronzer in shade 01, because this is a tropical look and we're supposed to be tan, is my thought. And then for my contour, I used NARS Laguna, which looks like that. On my cheeks, I used, this is Benefit, and I used Coralista because I figured a coral look for our tropical look. And on my lips, I am wearing, this is Rimmel Natural Lip Liner. And then over it, I stuck on this really pretty, this is called Dazzling from Jordana. It's like a Walgreens purchase, so not expensive. My face after I did that, I stuck on, this is Illuminating Finishing Powder by Stila, and it's just like a gold, and it just gives it a really shimmery look. So this is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any questions or comments, or you would like to see something, please let me know. Please rate and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!